So one of the advantages is that it's allowed us to bring in our own work, our own research. I mean, accounting academia has been criticized for being disconnected from undergraduate learning as well as from the profession for a very, very long time. These courses, we have been talking about students, but these courses turned out to be also of interest to people who are looking for more like a continuing education thing, like because professionals who want to learn about specific topic, they can actually use this model to learn additional skills without having to go through the hassle of going through degrees, etc. They want specific content, they can actually select them, and then they decide which ones they want to dive deeper into those. For example, they want to learn about multiple topics, and then they decide that, okay, what interests me for now is automation, so I'm going to learn more about RPA. Then they take full courses on RPA. So the content allowed us to integrate our own research into those courses, and based on what is necessary for or what we deem necessary for future students. Now, one thing that we are also trying to do is with the changes to the CPA exam, that this can actually supplement other courses. So for instance, students who are still missing certain topics, they can actually take those. And I'm not talking only about our students. We try to cover all the content we have, like audit analytics courses, etc. We're trying to actually say that, okay, going forward, let's go beyond our department. Schools that do not have a strong AIS faculty presence, they may be lacking certain content, and they may be actually outsourcing or asking people from other departments to provide them with the content. In this case, this is another alternative that they can use. They can supplement their own courses with content from SWAM that would allow them to have those topics that are not covered in their traditional curriculum, but they will be part of the new CPA exam. So this is another thing. Currently at Rutgers, so we got them approved for different programs, but currently the content has been created by our department only, by AI's people. So it's not created by marketing, management, finance, supply chain, etc. However, we did find some interest when we were doing that. We did find some interest from other departments, but still nothing had materialized. However, hopefully, eventually this can be expanded beyond AIS and just go through the whole school. The flexibility that we talked about earlier, and that the flexibility also works well because if there is any new skill set that is required or that is desired by like employers, and that can easily be added as content, as new content. Like for example, we're having new modules developed related to quantum computing. Max, I think you are doing that, right? Quantum computing applications.
Yes, Professor. That would be my research
And
interest.
there was another one related to the metaverse, like basically augmented reality, instead of having like courses kind of in, and think about it, like we're not talking about today, we're talking about the future. That's our role. We should be looking forward, not looking at what has been taught 20 years ago. And again, it's scalable because the students you can accommodate a large number of students, especially if you manage to have the components that are like the recommender system, the learning analyzer, as well as, for instance, later on a chatbot. But in general, this is easily scalable content-wise, as well as handling it, because it's mostly self-learning.